Andre Khatchaturian of Armenian Sports News, joined today with a special guest, shooting guard for the Armenian national basketball team, Andre Spight. Andre, how are you today?
I'm good, man. How you doing, Andre? I like your name, and
I know,
thanks
I
for having
like
me on.
yours too. This is great. Two Armenian
And,
Andres just interviewing each other. That's going to
and
be,
both of our middle names are M.
yeah, mine is
Caught
Malhami,
that.
which is a Persian name. What's your middle name?
McCurchian.
Mukartichan. Very cool, man. That's cool. Andre Mukartichan Spite. Very cool. So Andre, you're in a gym right now. Looks like you're in Southern California.
Always in the gym, man. I'm at Academy USA right now in Glendale. Always.
Good. You're training, you're preparing because Armenian national basketball team has a big tournament coming up at the end of the month in Malta. It's the FIBA European Small Countries Championship, and
Yep.
that takes place at the end of the month. And it's actually the first tournament that Armenia is participating in, international tournament, since 2018. It's been a long layoff. Obviously, you had COVID, and it's a fresh look for the team. New head coach, Rex Kalamian of the Detroit Pistons. Andre, what's it been like working with Rex?
Oh, it's been great. I've known Rex for a few years now. Sorry, my voice is gone. I've been working with Rex for a few weeks now, and we got a real good feel for each other. And he has a very very good NBA style that he's gonna have us playing in, and that fits my game totally. So I mean, I'm happy. I can't complain.
Yeah, when I was
It's
interviewing
been
Rex a while ago, earlier this year, that he actually mentioned that he said he wants to run an NBA style operation. You've been around the world in different types of organizations, from Finland to France, Spain, Poland. How does Rex's style compare?
well. We haven't had the whole team together yet, but I'm assuming just kind of what we've been working on 2-on-0 or 5-on-0, or I assume it's going to just be an NBA style play where the floor is spread rather than in Europe. There's a lot of cutting and a lot of movement, so much movement. It's like everyone's running around pretty much. But in an NBA style setting, I feel like the floor is spread, the ball's with your best player, and he just kind of goes to work. And that's kind of what I'm best at, is when the floor is spread and I could break my defender down. And if they help, I make the play. If they don't help, I score. So it's pretty simple when you break it down that way. And obviously, it's not going to be that simple when you play the game. But with the right coach and the right players and the right system, I mean, it should be everything should be fine and cordial. So I'm very excited to play that type of style and get up and down. And it's been 6 years since I last played in that small country FIBA Olympics. So I'm excited to come back and get that gold again.
Yeah, and you're wearing something around your neck from that tournament. You won MVP. They gave you a ring.
Yes.
Can you bring
Yeah,
that
they
closer?
gave
I
me a
want to see
gold
that.
ring. They gave me a gold ring. It says MVP on it.
Wow, that's awesome. I
So,
love that. That's great.
man, I wear it all the time just to remind me and remind others around here that, we got that.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
2016 Armenia, in case the viewers
very
don't know,
proud of that.
Armenia won the FIBA European Small Countries Championship. And
And people don't know that's the first time that Armenia has assembled a national team. And
wow,
the first time we did it, we won.
that's fantastic. And then in 2018, it didn't participate. You guys with Armenia withdrew, and then 2020 was COVID. So now it's 2022. And so you said it's been 6 years. Obviously, it's a long time and a lot's
So it's my
changed.
age.
Right. So how has your game improved since then? Obviously, that was 6 years ago. Or what can we expect from you in this tournament?
I believe this the same exact style that I played. I mean, coming down, pull up threes, break my defender down, pull up twos, getting to the rim. I feel like now you guys will see more of a leadership style of play for myself instead of just worrying about my individual stats. And I was young back then, 6 years ago, and I was chasing the MVP. And I'm not gonna lie, I was chasing the MVP. But now I'm more so chasing just just getting these young guys better. You know, I'm the vet on the team now, and it is different for me. I'm not used to being the older guy on the team now, but I'm gonna just come in and do the same thing, man. I think expect a more physical style of play from me, more vocal, and just attacking the rim more. You know, I'm more of a 3-point shooter, so but I can definitely get to the rim more and mix it up. So I think we should see some more dunks.
Yeah, I'm
Definitely
excited
see some more dunks out of me, man. I got to get a bang out at least.
Hey, we need a highlight reel dunk on Armenian Sports News' Instagram page after every game. So make sure you're thinking
man,
about
that might be Gabriel. That might be Gabriel
okay.
Ajemian's job to do that.
Gabriel
so
Ajemian.
I'll let him know.
You let him. Gabriel
I might give
know.
you guys an ankle breaker.
Get me something good content for Armenian Sports News' page. We need some more traffic on the page. I'm very excited.
I'll keep that in mind.
Yeah,
I'll keep that in mind. I'm gonna break my defender off and make a fall. Might call a timeout while I do it, just so we can get the video right.
Yeah, get it right. Make sure it's a good angle for me, so I post it. But no, in all seriousness, though, this is a big tournament for Armenia. Obviously, they had to withdraw in the last couple of tournaments. You got Rex Kalamian in there now, and he wants to put Armenia on the map in the basketball world. When I was speaking to him, he said that his eventual goal is to make Armenia a top 10, top 15 international team and be participating in big events like the Olympics. And he cited small countries like Slovenia, which is the size of Armenia, like not a big country, but they're competing in the Olympics. They're doing well in these international tournaments. What kind of responsibility do you feel as you know, now that COVID's passed us and Rex is here, what kind of responsibility do you feel that of bringing Armenia to the forefront?
Very responsible. I was one of the first players to be on their national team. So, and after winning it, you know, just definitely gave us more motivation. I feel just as responsible as everybody else to get Armenia to that next level and that next step. And I felt like we had a good chance when we won in 2016. But then after, you know, in 2018, I wasn't allowed to go, and I was in college. I was in the Virgin Islands. So, man, you good? I was in the Virgin Islands, and I was in college. I wasn't allowed to participate.
Right.
And after getting disqualified, or I don't even know what happened, honestly. And so it kind of set us back. And I feel like after 2016, we were supposed to just keep going, keep building. But it's all right. We're back here now, so let's take care of business, and then let's just see where we get. You know, each couple years, keep getting better, developing our young guys, and we can only go from there. So I'm looking forward to the young guys carrying me when I get older.
Right. That's interesting that you brought up the young guys, because you know
it's all about them.
You're not old, but you're not going to play forever, and you're definitely one of the top players in the program. You touched on that, like trying to get the young guys in the level where Armenia is still competitive 5, 10, 15 years from now. How much of that leadership role are you ready to assume? You talked about that a little bit, but are you excited for that, to be a leader on this team?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm very excited. I'm ready for all of it, man. I studied Kobe Bryant religiously from rookie year, even back to high school, rookie year, all the way to when he was finished. And he goes through different periods in his life and goes through different tribulations of sometimes he's leader, then he's chasing, so it's different. And right now I'm in a different space in my life, and I'm very excited to develop these young guys. And I also train the youth over here at Academy USA. I'm training all these kids, 12, 13 years old. So I'm preparing them for that and letting them know that there is a chance. I started out just like you guys in Hominid Man, in Ararat, in different AAU programs. I started out just as their age, and you never know what can happen. You keep playing, you get a chance to represent our country, and I'll always be at the forefront of it and always be voicing my opinion. And I would love to coach it one day, and I would love to just be a part of it always, as whether I'm a player, GM, coach, anything. So I'm just always a big fan. I'm in support of, obviously, our motherland and Armenia. So that's kind of what it is.
That's very fantastic. Now, obviously, there's a whole national pride aspect of it, but Andre, you have bounced around international programs around over the last few years. You last played in Poland in 2021. How much are you using this tournament as kind of a springboard to help you in your own professional career?
Yeah, that's a great question. I'm definitely using this Armenian national team as a springboard. I know there's going to be a lot of eyes on us, especially with our coach that we have. It's going to be a lot of NBA eyes and whoever it may be overseas. It's going to be a lot of eyes on us. So I'm looking forward to that. That's when the best comes out of good players, is when there's pressure. And honestly, don't even feel too much pressure. Just go out there and play ball and let the cards fall where they may.
Right.
So I'm using this as a great springboard for this summer. So when I come up after the summer, hopefully, I can get into the summer league, get into the G League, and work my way up to the NBA. That's the goal for me.
Yeah, that's a fantastic goal, and hopefully you end up reaching that goal. That'll be great for all of us to see that happen. Now, yesterday I learned something. We're recording this on Friday, June 3rd. Thursday, June 2nd, I learned something very interesting through you, that apparently the University of Northern Colorado is a breeding ground for Armenian athletes. And who knew Greeley, Colorado?
That's crazy. I saw yesterday. I couldn't believe it.
Yeah, Coco Kostanyan. He's an offensive lineman at University of Northern Colorado. Are you guys going to start like an Armenian market there at some point in Greeley, Colorado? Is that a goal of yours now?
Man, we might. We really might. Greeley's a very, very small town in Colorado, so it definitely can happen.
That'll be great.
It can happen.
Yeah, who knew?
I followed him back on Instagram yesterday, and I'm going to be rooting for him. I'm excited to see an Armenian at Northern Colorado. I was the only one there, I believe, when I was there. No one even knew what an Armenian was.
I'm not surprised.
Man.
Yeah, that's cool. One more thing I wanted to ask you. Obviously, we don't want to look ahead. The tournament hasn't started yet, but there's a possibility that the finals for the FIBA European Small Countries Championship will be between Armenia and Azerbaijan.
Knew you were going to say that.
I don't want to look ahead. So, but when you see that potential championship matchup, and after everything that's gone on in the last 2 years, what would it be like to represent Armenia in a stage like that? After all that's happened to Armenia over the last couple years.
Well, before I get to that exactly, I wanna shout out my teammate Jordan Davis, who went to Northern Colorado. Many of you might know him if you followed our games. He was our point guard, tremendous player. He's playing for Azerbaijan, and he's playing for them, and he played for them in like 2018 or something like that as well. Great player, great point guard, and looking forward to matching up with him. I haven't seen him since college.
Wow.
He plays in the ACB right now, and he's very, very, very great player. And I told him, man, we got to kick your butt, man. We got to kick your butt. Like it's personal. And he's not, obviously, he's from Vegas. He's full American. He's not educated on the fact that Armenia and Azerbaijan have that beef. Of course, he's not knowing that. So I kind of told him about the history, and he's like, dang, man, damn. Like he didn't even really know. So I'll just have to take it out on him, man. We'll just have to take it out on him. Like Jordan Davis is a great player. We're going to really have to lock in on him. So them being in the championship, I can definitely see that. And it's going to be a great matchup. Obviously, Armenia is going to take that.
I would love to see that. And
we have to.
All right.
And we can't only beat them. We have to smash them.
That's a great goal. I like that, Andre. And we're all going to be the entire world's going to have their eyes glued. Every Armenian. This is a big tournament, and we're all excited to see what happens. End of the month, Andre Spight, shooting guard. Thank you so much for taking the time out of your day to join us and get a good workout, and let's get a good sweat in.
Thank you. I appreciate that, man.